Hi there, Lumineers. I'm JP, aka Nerd Nonsense. Welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another opening of a booster box of Reign of Jafar. Maybe today's the day we finally get our Enchanted. Let's crack it open and see what we get. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to crack this. I'm going to pop that open. I'm just going to throw this over here so I can see more. Because TikTok Live is hard to see in the OBS. All right, let's crack this open. Go. Move this over here out of our way. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Not too loud. I'm going to slide this back just a little, give ourselves a little bit more room. All right, there we go. First pack of the day. Let's see what it is we get. We learned last time with these new packs, if I just pull it right like that, they open up nice and easy. Jafar is up first. All right, we got our puzzle piece. Nice, set that to the side. Turn it around, no spoilers. Starting off, we've got Charlotte LeBouf. That might be a little bright. Let's turn that light down just a little bit. That's better. All right, so we got Charlotte LeBouf, Jock. You know, we're going to sort as we go today because the organization has been a hot mess lately. The Dodo, Jasmine, Toby Turtle, Bambi, Hiro Himada, Pua, nice. Like that card. Alma Madrigal, back-to-back Amber Amethyst. Our first rare for the day is Flower. Nice. I think this is the last one we needed for our playset. Our next rare for the day, Gadget Hack Wrench. And our cold foil is, ooh, the Bambi. Nice. That's not a bad start for the day. So we're gonna sort as we go today because the sorting has gotten out of hand. I'm so behind on organizing. For the holiday tomorrow, I might just spend the day organizing Lorcana cards, honestly. So that might just be what we do with our day off. Okay, so that was our first Jafar pack. Let's crack open a Rapunzel pack. Do like how easy these open. All right, swing this around. What do we got? The genie piece. No spoilers. Starting off with Jean, Bill the Lizard, Gaston, television set, Ariana, Yelana, Don Carnage, the Nephew's Piggy Bank, Madame Medusa, our first rare, Basil, our first super rare of the day, Yzma, nice, and our cold foil is the Adelaide Bonfamille. Nice. Hopefully everyone's having a nice week. Hopefully everyone has fun things planned for their day off tomorrow, if you get the day off tomorrow. I know it's sometimes hard to be excited about a middle of the week holiday, particularly when there's all the things going on in the world. But yeah, I hope you have a chance to do something fun tomorrow. In the meanwhile, let's open up this mini pack. All right, so we got lore card 15. We're not getting all the lore cards the way we did last time. We're definitely not getting them as quickly. Starting off with Charlotte again. March Hare. Alice. Adelaide. Captain Hook. Nice. Megara. Trials and Tribulations. Droon. Lewis. Our first rare, Tiana. Nice. Our next super rare, so back-to-back super rares, the Perdita. And our cold foil is Bill the Lizard. So far the cold foils have been pretty uneventful, but that's only our first 3, so, you know, plenty of time for that to turn around. Okay, another Jafar pack. Let's crack them open, see what we get. All right, our piece is lore card number 3. Nice. Starting off with Antonio's Jaguar. Bruno Madrigal. That's better. Jacques. The Dodo. Jasmine. Toby Turtle. Raleigh. Abu. I like the amethyst steel. Undermine. Our first rare is the Wreck-It Ralph. Our next rare is Belle's favorite book. Nice. And a cold foil Ariana. Ooh, look at the little print line there. Man, I'll tell you what, I've been on a string of just not great luck. We didn't get a single enchanted last set. This set, we're probably about 2 boxes worth in. And I mean, we've gotten a few legendaries for sure, but definitely not, you know, at the pace that we had been going and that we would expect to be given all the product that we open. But it's like that sometimes, right? I mean, that's the challenge with a game where rarities and things are not guaranteed. But definitely have not had the strongest luck lately. But maybe today we're going to turn it around. We just need 1 pack to start turning it around. All right, so we got Calhoun, another Bill the Lizard, Gaston, television set, Ariana, Yelana, Sir Pellinor. All right, the first one for the day, I'm going to say it again wrong. Atitaya, LeFou. Our first rare is the Antonio Madrigal. Ooh, all right, first legendary of the day. Who are we looking for? We're looking for the mini, I think. Isn't there a mini? I don't know. Let's see what we get. Oh, the Pinocchio! Nice! We definitely did not have the Pinocchio. Okay, so he's a 4-cost Inkable, 0/4, with evasive, Once during your turn, whenever you ready this character, you may draw a card. That's not bad. And our cold foil is the Lafayette. All right, first legendary of the day. And being a 0/4 is a little interesting. Presumably, all those support cards that are in this set are intended to help him and some of those other buffs. All right, second mini pack of the day. Let's see what she gets us. All right, so first 5 packs, we got ourselves a legendary. Last week, we got a couple legendaries real quick, and then it was like a nothing spell. And I do not think we had this puzzle piece yet, so that's cool. All right, starting off with one of the ducks, Dewey. Another Bill the Lizard, getting a ton of those today. Lafayette, Anna, Hamster Ball, Cusco. Get out. She's your person. Undermine. Our first rare is the Mother Gothel. Nice. A super rare, Mulan. Love to see it. And, ooh, a cold foil super rare. Here we go. The Donald Duck. That's incredible. I don't think we had Donald yet. And to get in the cold foil is real nice. That's very nice. We're going to throw him back here. That's lovely. All right. See, I told you, it just takes a pack to start turning things around. Now we just got to keep this going. How do we keep this going? Maybe get an enchanted? I would actually lose my mind if we did that. All right, where are we at? I think we're on Jafar. All right, Jafar. Are you going to be our enchanted? Let's get it. Another puzzle piece. All right, turn it around. No spoilers. Here we go. Jim Deere. Chaka. Lafayette. So, you know, I imagine watching this is kind of like when I watch gambling videos, Anna, where it's just like, you know, all the joy or, well, not all of it, some of the fun of opening the pack without any of the risk. And when it's not a good one, it's my problem, not yours. So hopefully you're getting some enjoyment out of this. Ooh, starting off with a super rare this pack. Into the Unknown. Nice. We needed more of those. And another legendary. All right, so that's 3 hits. Back to back to back. Let's see if it's one we don't have yet. Nope, we got the Goofy. But that's okay. We'll take it. That's our 3rd Goofy. And our cold foil is the She's Your Person. All right. All right, 3 hits in a row. That's not bad. We will take 3 hits in a row for sure. All right, nice. Let's get another Rapunzel pack going here. Now, 3 hits tends to be about my limit. So candidly, I'm expecting a dud here. I'd be surprised if we didn't have a bit of a dud here. But let's see. Lore card number 12. All right. No spoilers. Turn around. Starting off with the Jim Deere again. Tramp. Brutus. Little Sister. Genie. Scarab. Pull the Lever. Ka. Droon. All right, our first rare, Anna. Nice. Our next rare, Vincenzo Santorini. And our cold foil is Pouncing Practice. So again, like I said, I sort of expected this one to be a little bit of a dud because we just had 3 hits in a row. So, you know, it's what you'd expect. Hopefully you're all having a lovely day. If you're in the chat, tell us if you're playing this set. What, if you are, what are you playing? And more importantly, what are you preparing for set champs? What do you think you're going to go into set champs a couple months here with? Hoping to maybe, depending on what I do tomorrow, finally get to play this set tomorrow. But I don't know what I want to play. Kind of depends on, you know, I guess how good today goes. So we're going to see. Let's grab a mini pack and see what she gets us. All right, so we had our 3 hits, then we had our dud. Welcome to get a hit again. That would be fine. I don't want to be greedy, but, you know, kind of. Like, I want to be greedy with views. I think part of the challenge is on TikTok, I don't know how good it looks because I'm using, obviously, OBS, and it's not in the format that's probably going to be best for TikTok, but maybe I need to do some research on that. So we got Mad Dog, Friend Owl, Go-Go Tamago, Magic Carpet, Cuzco, Chip, Trials and Tribulations, Blue Fairy, nice. Our first rare, the Vinny. We got the cold foil last week, so that's nice. Another super rare, Tramp, cool. And our cold foil is Only So Much Room. So look, back-to-back Tramps, nice. Maybe I need to go ahead and just bite the bullet and put that amber emerald puppy deck together. Just play the puppies. Why not? It might be fun. Over here you go. All right. I think we're back to Jafar. Let's see what we get. Another puzzle piece. Starting off with a Mirabelle Madrigal. Nice. Hadn't gotten one of those yet today. Dale. The Dodo. Go-Go Tamago. Magic Carpet. Poe Dispel. Raleigh. Walk the Plank. Madam Mim. I like the art on this card. Not my favorite version of Madam Mim, but I do like the art on this card. Our first rare is the Colonel. Let's go. Third legendary of the day. Give us something new. Oh, nope, another Mickey. So that's our third Mickey. And our cold foil is the Tipo. So we're at 3 goofs and 3 mix. Could be worse. We have gotten new ones today, though, so we're not complaining. And it was time for another hit, so we'll take the hit. All right. I think we want to go with a Rapunzel pack next. All right, Rapunzel, let's get it. Ooh, look, another one of these puzzle pieces that I don't think we'd had before today. All right, we got ourselves another Dewey. Nice. Bambi. Tramp. Little Sister. Genie. Scarab. Arthur. Zipper. The Coachman. A super rare to start, Hades. That's nice. Another super rare, Jasmine. And our cold foil is a Scarab. Nice. We don't mind a double super rare pack. Obviously, I saw someone recently open a double legendary pack. That would be incredible. That would be absolutely incredible. But, you know, we don't want to get too greedy. All right, Minnie, do something good for us. You know what? Real quick, I'm just going to look at something real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. Opening up a mini pack. I think it's getting a little dark outside, so it's getting a little dark in here. So we'll brighten things up just a little bit. Help with the light. Ooh, there we go. Lure card number 1. It normally means this is going to be a hit. Just saying. Darling dear, don't let us down. Mad Dog. Friend Owl. Go-Go Tamago. Magic Carpet. Cusco. Pouncing Practice. Light the Fuse. Honest John. Our first rare, Cusco. Our next rare, Prince John. Come on. Oh, a cold foil rare. Okay, that's a hit. Lady, nice. That's a solid hit. Put that up here. That is a solid hit. I'm telling you, I think I'm just going to build the puppy deck. I think that is what I want to do. Because I love puppies. I have 3 puppies. I've had puppies my whole life. So, I love puppies. Do any of you guys have puppies? I have 3 rescues. I have a Papillon rescue. He's a little older. We won't say how old. I have a sort of like just a mixed dog rescue. She's from Puerto Rico. And then I have a Pity. He's the baby of the bunch. He's just a baby. He's only like a year and a half old. All right, number 9. Nice. Starting off, we got Rhino, Wilhelmina Packard, Lumiere, Olaf, Hamster Ball, Ryder. Our first rare is Only So Much Room, Pluto, Magica Dispel. Our first rare, Jiminy Cricket. Nice. I don't think we had too many of those. Another super rare, Rhino. Love this card. And our cold foil is Friend Owl. I think we already have a cold foil Friend Owl. I still feel like even with the new rarities coming out, it's not gonna change the feel of opening packs that much, because Lorcana in particular is already so limited in terms of what your actual pull rates are, that I just challenge whether it's gonna be meaningfully impactful for us as folks opening packs, you know. But we'll see. Come on, Jafar, give us something good. We need a big one. We need a big one. At least 2 more legendaries, if not an enchanted. Lore card number 9. All right, let's see. Another Rhino. Seen a lot of rhinos today. Kempers. Mr. Snoops. Anita Radcliffe. Bobby. Royal Guard. I think this is going to be a fun card to use, actually. Napoleon. Part of the puppy deck. They never come back. That's nice. Lewis. Our first rare is Lady. More for the puppy deck. Then a Sultan. And a cold foil rare. We'll take it. That's a hit. Monstro. You can go over here behind Pinocchio. Nice. I really would like to play a Jafar Amethyst Steel deck, but I didn't get a ton of the Jafars from last set, and I feel like that's pretty important for that deck. Let's go with Rapunzel. Jafar staff there. Nice. Does Nintendo's Jaguar go in the puppy deck? Probably not, right? Because it's a cat. Palace Guard. Oh no! Spoilers abound. Spoilers abound. Jeez, you'd think I was new at this. Olaf, the Toby Turtle, the Nephew's Piggy Bank, Lena's Saberwing, Dormouse. There's the Honey Lemon we knew was coming. Another super rare. The Flynn Rider, nice. Grabbing the crowns, sneaking it away. And our cold foil is the Anna. We're getting a lot of super rares. Not a ton of other stuff, but we'll take the super rares. All right, how are we looking on packs here? We should have about an equal amount of everybody. Three of you left. Yeah, 3 of you left. And we have 3 of you left. Okay, that's crazy. We're going to start with this mini pack. Look at how this pack is out of the box. Makes me think it was resealed. Which would be really frustrating. But let's see. Watch the legendary, watch the enchanted be in here. Dalmatian Puppy, Tipo, Lloyd Orange Boar, Mrs. Potts, Dump Truck, Bruno Madrigal, Stopped Chaos in its Tracks, Huey, nice, Lena Saberwing, our first rare, Desperate Plan. Well, not a enchanted yet, but there was a legendary in this pack. The Chief Bogo. We did not have Chief Bogo, so that's nice. And our cold foil is the General Lee. That's nice. See, you know what? That's why you open the weird packs. Always open the weird packs. All right, so how are we looking so far? We got a little less than half now of our packs left. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 legendaries so far. That's not bad. We can't be mad about that. Let's do a Jafar. Ooh, another one of the end pieces. No spoilers. Starting off with Dalmatian Puppy, Dale, Mushu, the Mouse Queen, General Lee, Camilo Madrigal, Jumba Jacuba, Jumba Jukiba. That's how I actually think you say it. Bernard! Nice. I don't think we had a Bernard yet. Twitter Pated. Our first rare is the Nathaniel Flint. I also don't think we had that, though. Those print lines are not great. Another super rare. There's the Jafar. Could always use more of those. And a cold foil super rare. An Yzma. We'll put that with the hits. Of course, the Jafar is also part of one of the starter decks. So, not super uncommon, but we'll still take it. And then I'm just going to do a quick bit of organization here. Just move some things out of our way so it's not so in the way. Boop, 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 boop. Hi.
Hi.
I'm on stream.
Oh. Can I open it back?
Yeah. Mrs. Nerd Nonsense wants to open a pack. So we're going to let her pick a pack. Just a minute. I don't think anyone's watching me, though. It's fine. I do better on TikTok when I only stream on TikTok versus, you know, streaming on Twitch.
Everything.
Yeah. So I don't know if that is something I should be doing, but decisions, right? Okay, you get to choose. So I was going to open a Rapunzel pack next, but you get to choose whatever pack you want.
No, I'll go Rapunzel.
You want to open the Rapunzel pack?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So if you open it that way up, it'll open right up. Spatial awareness.
There we go. Okay, wait, there we go.
And then just peel it at the top. Yeah. Perfect. I'll take that for you. So I always turn the back card over first, just the last one.
This?
Yep. See what we get. Lure card number 12. So show, there you go. The actual camera. So think about it like later I'm going to have to edit this.
Yeah. No,
So,
it'll be fine.
like there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
So we're going to take this off your hands.
Yep.
And then you're going to turn around, no spoilers.
Just turn it like this?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Okay.
And let's see what we get. So, Perdita.
Okay. So like straight like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like my thumb.
Okay.
Okay. How do you not do? Well, it's fine. Okay. What's next?
He steals and runs away. Don Carnage there. Crikey. Wasabi. Monterey Jack.
It is like harder than it looks. Okay.
Palace Guard. Editing this one's going to be wild. Moving the camera after every single one.
No. Louis. Okay.
Madame Medusa.
I don't like
Pull
that one.
the lever.
Pull the lever!
Yes, that's the one.
Are you gonna do the soundbite?
I mean, you can't hear it through the microphone, but I
Oh.
have it there. All right, so our first rare is Atlantean Crystal.
Do you have that?
I think so. Ooh, but we didn't have the legendary Raya.
Nice.
That's
Wait,
nice.
no, you can have it. There's another one back there.
Okay, well,
I don't think it's coming.
no, it's just a gene.
Okay.
But that's a good one. I think we're getting pretty close to having all the legendaries, which is pretty nice. So we'll just sort these real quick. Boop, 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 boop,
It's very organized.
Okay, and now let's open a Jafar pack. Let's show her how it's done, everybody.
Wow.
So, you show the pack, crack it open. This part gets edited out, so it doesn't really matter. And then we say, we got our card here in the back. We flip it over. Lure card number 2. Nice. We got lure card number 1 just a little bit ago. Flip the whole thing over. No spoilers. So we got Mirabelle Madrigal. Dale, Mushu, the Mouse Queen, General Lee, Camilo Madrigal, Dormouse, Louie, which we still need a couple of the no side ducks, Madam Mim. Our first rare is the Nani, nice. Another rare, Mushu, love it. And our cold foil is the Madame Medusa. It's not bad. It's fine. The Madame Medusa is okay. When you play this character, you may deal 2 damage to another chosen character of yours to return chosen character with cost 2 or less to their player's hand. So
That's complex.
In a bounce deck, that's really useful because you can do damage, admittedly, to one of your characters. There are characters that benefit from having damage on them. And then you could bounce one of your characters back to your hand, which is super useful. Or one of your opponent's characters back to their hand, because there's a couple of cards that have given me fits, which if I could have just bounced them back, would have been really nice.
You have all of those?
Yep. That's why I record the whole thing. But we're almost at the end now. We only have 5 packs left.
How many did you open?
Well, a whole box.
How many is in a box?
12.
Oh, okay.
24.
24. Whoa.
24. Nice. Okay, no spoilers. I don't know that we're going to get much more, seeing as how we got so many legendaries out of this box. But, no guaranteed rarities means it's possible we could get an enchanted still. Got the Nero. Jeweled collar. Quick shot. Thumper. Our first rare. Archimedes. Our next rare. Most everyone's mad here. And a cold foil rare. Bolt. Nice. That's fun. Hey, we had a few more viewers there on TikTok. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, Minnie. Don't let our last 4 packs be sad. We need at least something out of these. What can we get out of the last 4 packs? Oh, she's stubborn. There we go. Ooh, that's a nice puzzle piece. All right, let's see what we got. Starting off, we got Joey, Tipo, Gloyd Orange Boar, Mrs. Potts, Brutus, Dump Truck, Get Out, Walk the Plank, Candy Drift. Look at that, 3 actions in a row. Our first rare, Clawhauser. Our next rare, Fantastical and Magical. And Magical. Not Magical. Though that makes sense. And our cold foil is the Charlotte LeBouf. Can we pull out one last big pull in these last 3 packs? It's possible. It is entirely possible. Last Jafar. Oh, another weird pack. Look, I got another weird pack. I don't know what it was with this box, but our last weird pack had a legendary in it. So, just saying. Big shoes to fill for a weird pack. Nice. Like the Basil puzzle piece. Darling Deer to start us off. Wilhelmina Packard. Lloyd Orange Board. Wasabi. General Lee. Bambi. Love the Bambi. Jeweled Collar. Light the Fuse. Madam Mim. Our first rare. Nothing We Won't Do. Our next rare. Heads Held High. And our cold foil is the Candy Drift. A lot of actions. Got a lot of actions here in the last few packs. Also, the cut lines on some of these is a little weird. All right, last Rapunzel pack. Come on, Rapunzel. Don't let us down. That was a disappointing weird pack. Oh, another end piece. Starting off with Joey. Tipo. Friend Owl. Adelaide Bonfamille. Ariana. Scarab. Arthur. Zipper. The Coachman. Our first rare. The Minnie Mouse. We hadn't pulled the Minnie Mouse yet. Nice. Our super rare. Lumiere. We got the cold foil the other day. And our cold foil rare is the Feline. That's nice. We'll take that. That wasn't too bad a pack. That means I don't have high hopes for this last pack. But you never know. Last pack magic does happen. We're definitely coming up on getting close to our 1 in 90. So we've both been 2 booster boxes, 2 trove boxes, a couple of loose packs. So we're probably at 16, 24, 48, 58, 60. We're probably around somewhere around 65 to 70 packs open at this point. So we got to be getting close to our enchanted. Maybe it's right here. It would be really nice if our first enchanted was right here. Because we don't just want to get one. We want to get all the enchanteds. We'd be happy with one. We're not greedy. But we would like to get more than just one. Starting off with Darling Deer, Wilhelmina Packard, Lumiere, Olaf, Hamster Ball, Ryder, Rockfort, She's Your Person, Figaro, our rare, Wrong Lever, our other rare, the Feline, and our cold foil is a Pluto. All right. I mean, listen, I'm not going to complain. We got quite a few legendaries out of that box. That was a pretty good pull in terms of legendaries. So let's see what we got here. So looking at our big pulls. This is not bad for big pulls. We got the Cold Foil Falline and Bolt and Lady, which were like nice cold foil rares that we wanted. Those are nice. Then we got the Yzma, the Raya, which we didn't have. Mickey we did. Chief Bogo we did not have. Goofy we did. The Donald Duck we did not have. The Pinocchio we did not have. And the Monstro's in there just because he's friends with Pinocchio. So, I mean, that's a pretty good set of pulls out of that box. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendaries? That's not bad. That is not bad. As always, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, we'll continue to grow this audience, but I'm just grateful you're here. Remember to always stay kind, and we will... Next week, I will be in LA, so I don't know if I'll do a live, or if I do, I might have to move it. But what I'll probably do is crack one of these open, bring the packs with me to LA so I can open a pack every day, because it's hard for me to edit out there. And yeah, so we'll have some fresh pack openings next week anyways. But until then, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Remember to always stay kind. We'll catch you next time.